For my last weekend getaway, I did an experiment, a 3-day trip in a backpack. Is it doable? We went to Vancouver, BC, Canada for the long weekend, and I am so proud to say I was fully successful. So how did I do it? In this video, I'll chat about why and how to pursue a minimal packing process, some of the useful products and organizers that I use when I travel, along with all of the easy to wear and comfortable outfits that I brought along with me and wore this weekend. If you're a constant overpacker who needs tips on how to pack more minimally, so ultimately you can just focus on enjoying that short getaway, then this video is for you. I'll have most of the items that I mentioned in this video linked down below, so let's get started. Hi friends, it's Sharon. Welcome back to my channel where we pursue all things intentional life and style. So some of you may be thinking, yes, it's doable. I bring a backpack with me all the time. Although I'm sure if you clicked on this video, you probably haven't. But as a former overpacker and constant worrier, I had never done this before. Let's start with some disclaimers. We have to start with those because there are a few things to consider when trying to pack minimally. Number one, the size of clothing does matter. There is almost no way that my husband could fit all of his clothes and toiletries into a standard backpack. He normally wears size large to extra large, and my clothing ranges from extra small to small. So that is just the reality of it. If there's more fabric, it does take up more room. That leads me into the fact that Henry was traveling with me and he brought his own carry-on suitcase. So if I did have that one extra item that couldn't fit into my backpack, like my ankle boots, then I just threw them into his suitcase. But if you are traveling solo or you're traveling with someone who is just bringing a backpack of their own, just remember you can bring a larger personal bag that could easily fit that extra pair of shoes or whatever else that you can't fit into your backpack. Because Henry came with me and he had that carry-on suitcase, I just brought my little small crossbody bag for ease and convenience. Another thing is that we stayed in a hotel, so I didn't have to worry about bringing like body wash, shampoo, conditioner, like a hair dryer, all of the things that were provided by the hotel. It really limited the amount of liquids that we had to bring with us. The time of the year you're traveling also impacts the packing process. If you're traveling in the summer, you're packing things like sandals, tank tops, swimsuits, things that just naturally take up less room. It's November in Canada right now, so I am relying on knitwear, socks, just cozier pieces that naturally take up more room. I mention all of this to say that this process won't necessarily work for everyone or every weekend vacation. Like I mentioned, I had never done this before, but I was so determined to make it work because this was a really short trip and time is precious. So why pack minimally? Why even bother doing that? So over the years, I have been a lot more intentional with my packing process. For me, packing light has really taken the stress out of certain aspects of traveling. For example, I'm not lugging around big suitcases, especially in the airport where things can get really chaotic, and I'm not having to worry about things like weight limits. It can also be a huge time saver because I'm not waiting for my check-in luggage when I arrive at my destination or when I arrive home and I just want to get straight to bed. Also, a lot of the decisions are already made during the packing process, so I don't have to worry about like putting together outfits or worrying about what products I need to use while on vacation. I've done a weekend away in a carry-on luggage to Las Vegas and a week away in a carry-on to Europe. And I've learned that with some pre-planning, this is all really doable. So 3 days in a backpack really isn't all that intimidating. You just need to be in the right mindset and have the right products to set you up for success. Here are my tips on how to pack minimally. My first overall tip is you need to get in that mindset of, I don't need those just in case pieces that I won't actually end up wearing or using. Trust me, I know it's not easy, especially as someone who likes to be prepared, but a lot of the times I'll just have those extra products or clothing sitting in my suitcase and I'm just lugging them around with them having absolutely no use. My second overall tip, you know what they say, by preparing to fail, you are failing to prepare. I'm saying that wrong. Okay. By failing to prepare, you are preparing to fail. And like with most things in life, planning is the key to success. And that fully applies to packing light as well. First off, I know this might be common sense, but I also know that a lot of people don't do this. Just make sure that you are checking the weather. By doing this, you can confirm that everything that you plan to bring with you makes sense. This will basically prevent you from overpacking and bringing those just in case pieces because you know you won't need them based on the weather. If you know Vancouver during this time of the the year. It consists of a lot of rain and cooler weather. So some of the necessities that I brought along with me were an umbrella, a really warm coat, and shoes that I wasn't worried about getting wet. Also, did you guys know that wool is water resistant? Having my wool and cashmere blend coat was the perfect decision. Another thing to plan around is to consider any sort of events. Pack for those first and then consider everything else afterwards. Luckily for us, we didn't have much going on. We had a friend's daughter's 100-day celebration to attend, which we did pack a little bit more dressier for. But if you have, say, like a wedding to attend, then you would pack that wedding guest outfit first, because that is absolutely mandatory, and then pack your pieces around that. Another thing that I like to stress is in terms of clothing fabrics. Just understanding that thicker fabrics will take up more room. I really like to opt for lightweight layers and knitwear, and maybe even things like trousers and pants instead of jeans, because those all take up less room. Okay, this is where we're gonna finally talk about the backpack. It is the star of this video. This one in particular is from Baze, and it is literally called the backpack. It took me some time to decide on a functional backpack. We do have a legitimate sized travel backpack that Henry and I have both used while backpacking through Europe, but the whole point of this was to simplify and minimize. So the goal was to fit everything into this backpack. Not only did it have to be functional, but it also had to look aesthetic. Because, well, really no real reason. I just wanted a really nice looking backpack that I could use for years and years and years. There are so many things that I love about this backpack. First off, it holds 22 liters and it has a depth of 14 centimeters. My favorite part about this backpack is the main compartment has zippers that come all the way down. You're not having to like shove things in and reaching in to grab things out. It also has a few other different compartments. So it has a padded sleeve in the back where you put a laptop or iPad. It has a roomy front compartment, and then it also has 2 water bottle holders. It also has a pass-through slip in the back that you can slip through a luggage handle, and it comes in several different colors. This isn't sponsored. I am just a big fan of this backpack. It is just super convenient to use and really functional. If you are looking for a really good travel backpack, this is the one. With toiletries and makeup, when packing light, I always have small toiletry containers that I fill with my everyday products, and then I fit all of those into a small little pouch that I know will pass security no problem. I will never go over the limit. I will never get things taken away. So that just completely limits me right off the bat. If you are needing to bring things like body wash, shampoo, and conditioner, maybe consider the bar versions, just so you're not having to contribute more to your liquid. Then I put all of my makeup into a separate bag. When it comes to travel, I like to rely more on powdered products because, again, you're not contributing to more liquids. That goes into my separate bag. And then because the front compartment of the backpack is so roomy, I just put my makeup pouch in there first and then my liquids bag on top. When I go through security, I can just unzip that front part, take out that bag, and good to go. Super easy. A water bottle. I never leave my house without my Lark water bottle. I think it's such a great product. It self-cleans and purifies your filtered water all day. Because I have a larger Lark bottle, it is a bit of a tight squeeze when the backpack is full, but it still fit in there, so I'm really happy about that. A cord organizer. I feel like this is absolutely necessary, especially with all the devices that we normally bring with us when we travel. This just keeps me super organized. I keep all my adapters, cords, and even my portable charger in there so that it's kind of like a one-stop shop. High quality clothing. I cannot stress this enough. I think I mention it all the time, but natural fabrics are your best friend. It allows air to escape and room to breathe so that smells aren't really trapped into the fibers. Generally, natural fabrics, when it comes to high quality clothing, lasts longer. Plus, these items won't stretch out awkwardly so that you won't look sloppy throughout the day. It'll just keep you looking nice and fresh. All right, on to the outfits. I kept it super simple, so because I was gone for 3 days, I considered 3 outfits. Instead of opting for comfies on the plane, I just wore what I wanted to wear on Saturday while on the trip, just to save me that crucial backpack space. The flight was like a little less than an hour and a half, so I didn't mind wearing a comfortable pair of jeans on the flight. I ended up packing 1 pair of jeans, 2 pairs of pants, 1 cardigan, 1 tank top to wear under that cardigan, 1 cashmere crewneck sweater, and I brought 1 extra pair of shoes, which I mentioned earlier I packed into Henry's carry-on suitcase. I had a bit of extra room, so I packed that extra pair of pants just so I would have 1 extra option if we decided to go out on one of the nights. For outfit 1, I am wearing my Levi's ribcage straight jeans, a cotton basic long sleeve top. This has a v-neck for subtle detail, and this lovely denim shirt from Madewell, which has a very lovely oversized silhouette, and it's made of 100% cotton. But I actually forgot to wear this denim shirt on my way out, and I was so choked. I am so sad right now because I forgot a part of my outfit. I planned to wear my denim shirt, and I completely forgot to put it on. That's how my morning is starting. My outfit just felt really incomplete, as it normally does when I don't have that third piece on. Anyways, I wore this outfit all day on Saturday, and at night when we went out for dinner, I swapped my Converse shoes for those ankle boots, and I just wore that cashmere sweater over these shoulders. And that actually completed the look pretty well. For outfit 2, I have this very lovely cardigan. It has like these really nice puff sleeves, and it's made of 95% cotton and 5% cashmere. And then I wore the cotton tank top underneath and some black straight leg jeans. Then at night for the dinner, I dressed up a little bit and swapped the jeans for the wide leg trousers, and then again swapped the Converse shoes for my ankle boots. And for the 3rd day, this was also the day that we're flying back, I just went full on comfort with my favorite Uniqlo cargo pants, and then I wore my cashmere sweater. Underneath, I did wear my Numi undershirt, which is one of my favorites to also bring along while traveling, especially when worn under knitwear, because it just keeps everything protected underneath. And I really love the crop version because I don't have to worry about tucking anything in, and it just feels really nice and seamless underneath. And we really enjoyed this day too because it was nice and sunny, like not a drop of rain. I think that's very rare for fall in Vancouver. Yeah, we just really enjoyed our time there. And with all of that preparation, I was really happy with everything that I packed. So there we have it. That is my whole process when it comes to packing a weekend away in a backpack. If you found value in this video, then definitely give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. Let me know in the comments if you're going away for a weekend, where you're headed to, and I encourage you to consider packing all of that into a backpack. Happy packing and traveling. I will see you at the next one. Bye. You're not moving, right?
No.
Did you move your face?
Yeah.
When I go like this, don't move your face.
Like this? Okay. I did not know that.
Oh, I think I messed up. Sorry, can you move
What?
that? Yeah.
Okay.